Hello guys, and welcome back to another video, first video of the year. Thank you guys for 500 first off, and yeah, today we're going to be playing some Sable. If you guys are new here, you know to do comment, like, and subscribe. But yeah, thank you guys for 500 subscribers last year. Sub goal for this year is 10,000 subscribers. Hopefully we'll be able to reach that goal before the end of the year, but yeah, I don't want to hold up this video. I'll probably make a channel update video later on, but today we're playing some Sable. Now let's play some Sable. And I know you guys saw the other save, but that was from some testing. I was just testing some stuff out to get the hang of the game, but yeah. Looks like we are here now, and I'm going to be playing some Sable. I don't know how many parts there's going to be in this series, but it's a really good game, and I think you guys will enjoy. Whoa, vibration on the controller. Okay. Shed works. Are we in some type of temple ruin? Okay. Looks like a cockroach or something. Okay. Oh, someone just jumped down. Who's this? Is the main character? And a face. Okay, I don't know what this face has to do with anything. So we're just sitting down? Wait, is this our character? Oh, it looks like it is our character. Quest started. The ceremony. To view quest, I tap this. Wait, no. This. I should head back to camp. Okay. So use left stick to move around. I'm using controller, by the way. I'm probably gonna switch between controller and mouse and keyboard, but I'm playing controller for now. Okay, we open up a door. Press A to jump. Move towards a wall to begin climbing. Keep an eye on your stamina. So that diamond thingy looks like our stamina. Oh, press L to crouch. And that is a crow. Oh. I don't think we can get back up there, but let's head to camp. Hold down B to sprint whilst moving around. You can only sprint whilst you have enough stamina. Okay. This is cool, this is cool. Okay, cutscene. Here at Ibex camp. Man's just shoveling up some hay. This man's just tossing up some stone. I can feel Jadi smiling behind her mask, just as I know she can feel my teeth bringing little grimace behind me. Bearing little grimace behind me, sorry. I'm nervous and she's softly, sweetly amused. In her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about. Okay, so this is Jadi speaking. You know you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? I know. I tell Jadi that I know, but that hasn't quite sunk in yet, she chuckles. I promise you, Sable, you're fine. But I do know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you started, and then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat. You were so afraid. Your hands were like little claws gripping onto me. I feel the memory in my fingers. But then I promised you it was going to be alright. I told you how much I had loved riding my bike as a young woman, and how wonderful the wind felt through fabric. Suddenly, there you were. You sat down, you leaned forward, and put those little grasping claws on the handles, and you were off. And I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand. Look at her. She can do whatever she wants. Jetty reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask. And you can, Sable. Take a breath. I take a breath. Okay. I think I'm ready. I thank Jetty for the encouragement and tell her with a nod that I think I am ready. I know you are, so let's get you started. You'll need to talk to Heil, and Driss. Driss should already have made the arrangements for your bike, and Heil will share something. Well, let's say as useful as it is, fun. Hmm? I think I might suspect what Jetty's saying, but I stay quiet. After that, I suppose we'll see you off. I'll be back soon. I told Jetty I'll be back soon. Sable, don't go planning your return before you've even left. Take all the time you need. It's a big decision you're making out there. I'll tell her that's why I'm so eager to make it, to choose well and quickly, so that I don't go too far down the wrong path. Whatever you decide, you do so with my blessing. So don't worry. Don't try using me as an excuse to come home early, huh? She knows me. Now go speak with Heil. I'll be there to see you off. And speak to Driss as well. I've told him to arrange your bike with Sizzo, but you know how he is. Oh, okay. New item. I have something to give you. A compass to help you on your journey. It's the same one I used on my gliding. An artifact, you might say? I take the device in my palm. It fits naturally there, perfectly weighted and crafted. Each component slides together with incredible, satisfying precision. Thank you. Okay. Quest updated. I need to complete tasks for Hal, and just hold LB for compass. So this is an indicator on where we need to go. Oh, okay. Oop, that was a close one. So the ceremony. I need to complete tasks. Okay. Who is this? Is this who we have to talk to? As I approach Hal, they give me an enthusiastic wave. I've always appreciated Hal's verve and vigor, and on a day like this, I am ready to match it with a touch of nerves for balance. Gliding stone, new item, okay. Sable, take this. Hyle hands me a small, rounded stone. As it nests into my palm, I feel a warmth not borrowed from Hyle's hands, but emitting from within. I run my thumb over it and find it softly electric, like static on static on cloth. Okay, what is this? I tried to sound less confused than I am, but I asked Hyle what this is. Oh, Sable, you can't leave without it. What I've just given you is a gliding stone. What do you feel? I tell Hyle that I feel electricity, like static. So, electricity? Then you're doing it right. What you feel in that stone is openness. I look at the stone, it seems quite closed. Gliding stones are vessels for the perpetual. They suck up its power like sponges and hold it there for you to channel. Right now it's empty or dormant and waiting for you to fill it up. I ask how I can do this. Take it to the temple ruins at the edge of the canyon. You'll be able to activate it there. Heil claps their hands twice and bobs a little. I appreciate their good mood at a time like this. Come back to me once that's done. I want to hear all about it. As I'm about to leave, Heil stops me. Oh, you haven't gotten your bike yet, have you? It's a bit of a trek to the temple, so go see Driss. He was meant to get that ready for you, yes? I remember Jetty's words. Now I tell Heil I'll go and see Driss. Okay, so quest started Whispering Stones. And we still have to talk to Driss, which should be in this direction. Okay, what type of planet is this too? Like, I don't know where we are. There's birds and everything. This is a deserty place. I don't know if this is Earth, but I just gotta suppose that these are humans. Is this him? Okay, wait, what quest am I tracking right now? Okay, let me try this. Yeah, this is him. Let me go back and track this quest and talk. Though I've told myself not to be too eager, as I mean, it's all I can do not to race up to. It's all I can do not to race up to Driss. Driss is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately, but not. But now I strongly suspect that he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful or has some custom feature. What will its name be? I wonder. How fast will it go? Will my legs feel sore or will I get used to it? Driss turns with a bit of a start. Sable, hello. Hello, how are you today? I ask just how he is. I'm well. I let it hang there a moment, but I can't do it. I'm too keen, and the words slip out. I ask just if he might, sort of, possibly, maybe have a bike for me. Your bike? He yells it like it's an idea he just had. Yet, your bike. Yes, of course, right. Yes, your bike. That I prepare for you, because today is your gliding, yes? Just nods along with me. Yes, of course, right. Yes, yes. I do have that. My blood runs cold. Has he forgotten? By which I mean I arranged it for you in it's sort of a tutorial for you. A tutorial? Yes, exactly, a learning experience. You see, Sable, before one can own their own bike, they must prove that they can ride a bike by taking a test ride on a different bike. I think about it and find I've never heard that part of gliding, but just does seem earnest, sort of. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test. Just gestures to the sand cutter at his side. Uh, yeah, at his side. It's quite old and a little shabby. A tester if I ever seen one. I'll give it a go. Really? I mean, yes, good. Be gentle though. That sand cutter's older than Jetty. You treat her with respect. Now ride the bike through the ring and back. Okay. And here's some advice for you, young glider. Don't fall off. So, slicing sands. Don't lose your bike. When you're not riding it, our bike will appear in a blue icon. Okay. Let's go right through this ring, and before I come back, I'll probably drive to the temple as well to see what's over there with the gliding stone and whatnot. Okay, looks like we just completed a quest. Well, we have to go back to him, but before I do, like I said, I'm gonna go to this temple room first. Okay. Okay, I hear some uplifting music playing. Okay. Whoa, what is this? A butterfly person? Man thingy? I don't even know what that is. Okay, let's just ignore that for now. Let's go here. Whoa! Okay, we fell. That place wasn't well fortified. And we can't get back up because I don't think we have enough stamina for that. I guess we just go forward. Whoa, what's happening here? Oh, cutscene. Okay, this is kind of ominous. I'm not gonna lie. The stone thrums like a beat of a heart as I approach the altar. Am I afraid? Exhilarated? Maybe I'm exhilarated. I am ready for Rona to know me. I am ready to know myself. I feel her curiosity. In this sacred place, I know I am in her sight. Okay? So what's gonna happen? Putting out the gliding stone. Wow, it has energy now. Okay, just got snatched out of our hands. What is this weird temple? Okay, some light energy, I suppose. What is going on? Whoa. We are encompassed in an orb? Whoa. Oh, the stone is gone. Okay, and lingering energy. We're levitating? Was that like an elevator of some sort? Okay. We're getting back up. Oh, so we have the stone in our hands again. And I believe we can control now. Okay. So how the activated gliding stone. Press and hold A to glide in midair. That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. So now I have to do a bit of parkour. Parkour and climbing, let's go. This is actually pretty fun. Let me see if I can do a run into a glide. Okay. And the final one. It's like you can hear like some thumping whenever you glide, like a heartbeat kind of. Okay, let's glide down to our bike and go back to Driss. Hyle first and then Driss. Okay, we're back at Driss, and let's talk to him about the ride. I return to Driss, who somehow manages to seem caught off guard despite knowing I was coming. Sable, congratulations. How was your first pre-glide ride? Any strange rattles, unexpected hissing, small fires? What do you mean fires? Surely you'd notice if you were on fire, even a little bit. Yes, absolutely. Well, obviously it didn't happen, so I think we're fine. Okay. Just is this bike dangerous? Well, he doesn't finish. Have you already been to Hyle? Oh, right. I'd nearly forgotten about Hyle, and thank just for the reminder, before at least nudging him a little about the bike. I asked him if I'll still be getting one. Well, you're getting the use of this sand cutter. That's something, huh? You can borrow it to run your little errands. My little errands. Okay. And Hal's got something to show you too. Help out with more of that, or mobility you're after. With my confidence in this experience only lightly tarnished, I thank Driss very much for his help and his bike, and I depart for Hyle. Okay, we completed slicing sands. Okay, we're back at Hyle. When I return to Hyle, it's clear they know what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them before I've even left. Isn't it incredible? How does it feel? Oh, strange. I'm a little queasy. Okay. I tell Hyle that there's something a bit disorienting about it, and I haven't quite understood how best to use it. Well, don't worry about that. There's plenty of time before long. You're going to be floating off cliff sides with impunity. Is that good? Trust me, you're going to love it. Hyle's mood doesn't darken, but the sigh they let out holds a bit of sorrow. You're very lucky, you know. I miss it so much. That feeling, just floating on the breeze. But I suppose it's best that it fades with age, or else I might never have come back from gliding. I'd just be out there heaving myself into chasms. Okay, I'll heave myself into chasms for you Is that really what you do? I wish we could all do that. I guess I'll do the first one. I tell how I'll throw myself into 1,000 chasms on their behalf, and they giggle. That's what I'd like to hear. I know people manage to keep it. I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that I've got the time to practice as much as they do. Takes a really serious focus. Kyle laughs, even if there's a bit of regret in it, and I certainly haven't gotten that. Still, I suppose the gliding wouldn't mean much if it were all gains and no loss. I think about that, but decide that there is already too much loss on my mind to consider it much further. I am saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my childhood. To lose the perpetual is a sacrifice for another time. You're going to love it out there, Sable, even when you don't. My advice, try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about ritual and independence, and all of that out there, but the world's an easier place if you just put joy first. I thank Hyle for their advice and for their help, and tell them I'll miss them. It'll be over before you know it. A warning and a reassurance, all in one. I say goodbye to Hyle. Before I go, Hyle gestures towards the tower. It seems Sizzo wishes to see me before I leave the clan. Okay, quest updated the ceremony. Sizzo has a task for me, so I have to go up this tower. Okay, let's go. Okay, nice camera pan. Okay, so is this Sizzo? Sizzo is an outclanner to the Ibexi, but I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall, and think of her more as a kind of distant relative than any sort of outsider. Machinists, I'm told, are given their post, and by their training and their code, must go to where they are needed, but Sizzo has been among us so long that it's easy to forget it's an assignment first and foremost. As far as any of us are concerned, she is one of us. I think there's a perception among the other clans that the Ibexi are quite insular, or that our designations of Ibexi versus Outclaimers suggest some nervous otherings of those who are unlike us. Okay, that's a bit of a sentence to take in. But in practice, such things are more the result of our nomadic nature. We seek to know who will travel with us and who we must leave behind. All are welcome to join. And I'm always pleased to see Sizzo did. Sable, how do you do, clan child? I can only think of one thing. Uh, excited for my bike. Better now that I'm getting a bike. Yeah, I guess. Sizzle has a throaty quality to her voice, and it rumbles through her mask when she laughs. She's quite a serious person most days, and I'm always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle. Yes, Juddy told me how excited you were. Sizzle sniffs. She also told me Driss would be coming along to get your bike together, but I think he may have. I knew it. What? I hadn't meant to say that out loud to her, so I tell her I was just clearing my throat. Oops, okay. I don't begrudge just for forgetfulness, where I tasked with so many odds and ends. I might just be scattered. And besides, this will be good for you. I know you. I want you to scavenge the hoverbike parts yourself. I'm going to make my own hoverbike? I asked Sizzle if I'm expected to make my own hoverbike. No, you're not going to make your hoverbike. You're going to build your own hoverbike. What's the difference? To make suggests you are creating something, but your bike already exists. They simply haven't taken form yet. Here, take this. Oh, the navigator. Sizzle hands me something. This is a navigator. You can use it to mark waypoints on your compass. It should be useful in finding the old parts. X is where I might start looking. Our bikes are reborn in ship ruins and fragments spread apart. A good start would be the ship down there near the camp. You'll find another up on the Great Rock near the other side of the canyon, and another behind the old dam on the hill. Use your navigator to mark that down if you need. You'll need to get a control panel, a power supply, and a calibrator. I'll be back before you know it. I tell Sizzle I'll see you soon. You'd head off in search of the components. Together we will create something new out of the old. Ships of old. Okay. So we use this for the navigator. This is weird. What the? Toggle sensitivity. Okay, let's place one here. Let's place another one here. Oh, another one here. And the final one goes here. It's kind of hard to do since, I mean, okay, let's exit. Let's use it again. And yeah, no, this is better. Let's place it here. Okay, so now let's go back. And let's start searching. Let's go to the closest one here, which is the ship. Let's see, let's see. It's like a... Oh, so it's just like an interactable thing. What is this? Let me see. There's nothing of use to be found in the ship, but I notice a blinking light flashing on the dashboard of the cockpit. Push the button to listen. A voice crackles from the machinery in front of me. It sounds like a recording. It's barely audible. Stop messing about with those buttons, you absolute idiots. Sorry, Ramin. Concentrate. I don't think I have to remind you how much work it was to get this far. We're almost there. Alright, let's see if what I told that old machinist... Wait, let's see what that old machinist told us holds up. If not, there'll be some stuff to pay. I hear the sound of mechanical adjustments being made. 3 clicks, buttons being pressed, perhaps. Okay, when I push this orange thing, pull that lever hard. Yes, Ramian. The sound of a click and a loud grunt before a snapping sound. Oh no! Rohana's mask. Not that hard. You've torn it out. Suddenly the speakers are filled with static. A low rumble that gradually increases in pitch. And then the sound of someone cheering. It worked. We're flying. More cheering. Is that the sound of some dancing? Of someone dancing? Okay. Let's focus. This thing is moving fast. We need to slow it down a bit. How do we do that, Ramin? Let me check the machinist's notes. A long pause. The rumbling static sound that started playing when the ship took off is still increasing in pitch. Ramin? That lever. Toma! The one you just ripped out. We're going too fast. We're going to crash. We need to try to... The recording cuts off there. Okay, I guess that's how they crashed, maybe. Nothing in here. Oh, a cutscene. Okay. Whoa, who is this? Saima. Are you looking for a calibrator? I am immediately on guard. Saima has always been a mischief maker and taken tremendous pleasure in tormenting me. In theory, I am older, more experienced, and should be more than able to withstand it. In practice, you won't find it here. I've hidden it. You'll never find it. Never. She never fails to get to me. Give it back, Saima. I order Simon to give it back. I am of gliding age, and she is a child. No, I don't think I will. Simon laughs off my irritation, but I'm not going to give her the satisfaction. I cross my arms and try to effect a change. I'll give you the calibrator. I I put out my hands, proud of myself for standing tall before Saima. If you give me some beetles. That's a fair trade, isn't it? Something you want for something I want? I try to decide if it's more mature to push her over and steal the calibrator, or to acquiesce. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But then I simply, stifle a sigh and shake her hand a little, and shake her little hand. Perhaps some of the adults in the camp know where I can find some. Okay, beetle detour. So I have to find some beetles. Okay. I could ask about catching beetles for that awful little Saima. Okay. Don't ask. Do you know about where Simon's hiding? Do you know where I can find some beetles? There's a nest of beetles just east of here. You can just walk up to one. You can't just walk up to one and catch it though. There's some seeds growing on the rocks around the nest. Drop a seed on the floor. Whoa! I dropped my controller. Drop a seed on the floor and the beetles will start eating it. Then you can sneak up and grab it. Hyla quotes a section of obscure and lyrically mediocre Ibexy historical ballads whenever I pass by. There's a great verse that says much about our folk buried under sand. Okay, so you have to gather 3 beetles, and it's to east of here. I suppose this arrow pointing north and east. East is there. Okay, I'll see you guys at the beetle camp, beetle nest. Okay, I believe this is the beetle nest. This is where the quest marker is showing us. It's not directly east, but hey, we'll just follow where this is. Oh, beetles. Okay, like they said, we can't just catch them. Is this what we need to get? Oh, okay. So we just push it off. We can hold it. Oh, this is a heavy thing. And then we can throw. Okay, we have to wait for them to start eating it, and then we grab. And we need one more. Let's throw it over there. Okay, a bit out of range. Okay. Now we got 3 beetles. Give the beetles back to Saima. Whoa, 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 what is this? Plus 20 something. I don't know if that's cash. Maybe it's a currency. I don't know for sure. Oh, okay. So now let's go back to Saima and see what else we have to do. Okay, so Saima is somewhere like here. I don't know. They might be up here. Let me just climb up. Oh. Okay, so it looks like the game kind of bugged. And they went in the ground. That's weird. I feel embarrassingly vindicated as I hand Saima the beetles, but rather than gloat, she hands me the calibrator and begins to cry. What have I done? You're leaving. You're leaving and you'll never come back. I guess it'll comfort. She blows her nose and then wipes her hand on her tunic. Yara never came back after the last gliding. Aren't you sad? You were her friend. I miss her too. There's been a letter, here and there, but it's always to us rather than to me. I'm not bitter, but I hope not to be like that. Please don't go. I tell Saima not to worry, that I'll be back, but I'll be back sooner than she knows. I am sure she pouts being behind the mask. And I add that if I'm not back sooner than she knows, then she will be ready for her. Then she'll be ready for her gliding by then, and she can come bother me herself. Promise? I say yes. Good. Then I suppose I can come see you off. I thank her and say goodbye for now. Okay, ships with the old. Now we need to get the control panel and the power supply. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to do a bit of climbing. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to jump across with the glider. Okay, this must be the atomic power supply. Now all that's left is the control panel. Okay, where do we park the bike? Probably over here. Yep. Okay. So we are here at the dam now. Just gonna move the bike off here. Okay. Ooh, what is this? A chest? Okay, another 20 of, I guess it's currency. We're pulling a lever. Wow, looks like the floodgates are opening. We're gonna have to glide there, I believe. Let me see if I can get like a head start, maybe. Of a higher lift off, I guess. You can say higher lift off. And running jump. Wow, the orb has no shadow. And this must be where we need to go. Is this like a battery we need to put? Can we throw it in there or oh, we have to place it. Okay, the door opened. Okay, this is a ship. Is this it? Is this the control panel? Atomic control panel. Okay. Nothing else that the ship has to offer. So let's go back. Oh, we can take the power source back. Okay, I'll just leave that there. Okay. Back on our bike, and let's go talk back to Sizzo. Okay, I'm back here at Sizzo. I return to Sizzo with the parts, and it's as she waves me over that I feel a pang of sadness in my chest. When will I see her again? Once I'm gone? When will I see her again once I'm gone? Well done, Sable. Yes, this is everything we need. Are you ready to assemble a bike of your own? I am ready. Sizzle relaxes in the workshop. It isn't that she's particularly rigid or anxious ordinarily, but there's a certain calm beauty that one only truly appreciates when Sizzo is in her element. I wonder if it's this way for all machinists. What you must understand, Sable, is that the components you acquire, they fit together, not by chance, not by effort, but by nature. They belong to her. They have always belonged to her. All we are doing is assembling her from what she has already been. I nod and feel a soft buzzing in my ears. Among my clan, we believe that machines have names, held for ages, like deep secrets, unheard by those unequipped to listen. We will find this one's name together. Ships of old, assemble the machine. Okay. This is the calibrator. Okay, gliding bike booster. This is the power supply. Gliding bike wings, okay. And this is the control panel, I believe. Gliding bike front. Oh, okay, looks like that terminal opened up. Let's interact with it to assemble our bike. Ships of old, speak to Sizzle. Updated the quest, let's speak. Listen. Sizzle tilts her head a moment, listening closer to Sea Moon. All at once, I know the hoverbike's name, Sea Moon. I say it in a whisper to let Sizzle know. Sea Moon. Sai Moon. Well done, Sable. What sort of a name is that? I asked Sizzle what sort of a name is that, and if it speaks to any particular clan or culture. If it does, then I do not know it. Perhaps you'll find out on your journey. Sizzle shrugs mostly to herself. Or perhaps you won't, but I hardly think it matters. You are bonded all the same. I tell Simon that I'm eager to know her better, and Sizzle looks quite proudly at the both of us. You are ready, then, for the gliding. May all the gods turn their faces from you, Sable. An odd blessing, perhaps, but Sizzle is prone to such things, and I can read in her tone that it was meant quite sweetly. You must learn to listen, Simon, to care for her. Seek out my fellow machinists on your travels, Sable. They will teach you the art of machine whispering. Okay, machinist badge. Oh, and here, take this. It's machinist badge. You'll meet plenty of my ilk, I don't know, ilk? On your gliding. Show them you're worthy and they'll give you more badges. I thank Sizzle twice for good measure and give a bow. I'm ready. So I have to speak to Jadi for the final gliding ceremony or for the final gliding ceremony. So let's go. Okay, let's talk to Jadi. Sable, that cartographer landed on his balloon while you were away. You should you should go speak to him. See if you can't get a map. Okay. I nod and begin to go as Jadi gestures me back and puts something in my hand. Whoa, 200 money. Wow. Here's some money. Yeah, money. To get you going on your journey. Use it mostly wisely and then a little unwisely when the mood strikes. It's good to know the value of money, but you never want to be ruled by it. I thank Jadi effusively and head out on my way. Okay, so oh, that balloon thing over there. Okay. Let's go. Oh, wow, we almost ran out of stamina there. Okay, this is the cartographer. I approached the cartographer. Ah, greetings, child. I saw you looking longingly at my balloon. At my great balloon. Quite a piece of work, isn't she? She really is. I nod enthusiastically. It really is an impressive vessel. However nervous I get imagining being up there all alone. I wonder if anyone's ever even fallen off of one. Best not to ask right now. Well, good to meet you. And, oh, I should introduce myself. I am Jordan. I tell him I'm Sable. Suppose if you've come all this way to see me, it's probably a map you're after, huh, Sable? I would love a map. I tell the cartographer I'd love a map. Of course you would. That'll be 50 cuts. I'll buy that map. Perfect. Let's trade then. So 50 cuts for a map. A map of Ewer sold by members of the cartography guild. Oh, guild. Let's buy one for 50. Okay. I thank Jordan for the Euro map and all its vast possibilities. Something about this makes it feel more real. Good luck on your gliding, Sable. I remember mine. I still remember mine. I asked how it was. Short. And short. I knew since I was a boy that cartography was for me, but I spent a little extra time out there just to enjoy the world. Speaking of, keep an eye on the skies, huh? Plenty of my colleagues out there, and they'll have more maps to sell you. From Hakoa to Sodic Waste. To the Sodic Waste. I thank Jordan for the tip and say goodbye. Farewell, child. Fast travel. You've unlocked a piece of the map. You can navigate the map screen. Pause menu. Once you have visited a place, you can fast travel to that location using the map screen. Your hoverbike will also travel with you. Okay, nice. So what do I do now? Do I go back to Jadi with the map? Okay. I return to Jadi with a new lightness, and it makes the weight of my departure feel heavier still. What a strange day. Sable, is that a badge you've got there? Sizzle gave it to me. I tell Jadi that Sizzle gave me the badge. Then you must have earned it. Well done. I give a bow of thanks. Well, Sable, if you keep this up, you'll be headed for the mask caster in no time. I tried to think about going to a mask caster, but it seems impossibly far away. Imagine choosing what I want to be. Imagine choosing what I want to be forever. I know what you're thinking, but don't worry about it. You'll get plenty of badges when you're out there, and once you've gotten 3 alike, you can trade it in for that mask. But don't feel like your first mask is your final choice. The gliding is about freedom and exploration. I suggest you claim as many masks as you wish. Only at your final ceremony will you be asked to choose one. How will I choose one? Which one should I choose? How will I choose one? You'll have to feel it out, but when you know, you'll know. Now, the tone of her now puts me, the butterflies back in my stomach. With all of this done, there is only one thing left. It's time then, isn't it? It's time to walk through the face door at the Temple of Roana. There you'll assemble your gliding mask. And go. There are things I still wish I could convey to Jedi here. Depths of my love and gratitude and fear and worry and hope. And though I find myself unable to speak any of it in words, I know she understands. Before you leave, child. Oh, okay, we have some clothes now. I made these. They are dyed with the traditional Ibexi maroon, and I hope provide you great comfort out in the deserts. When you leave today, you'll no longer be Sable, clan child of the Ibexi. You will simply be Sable, and the rest will come. No matter what you are, no matter where your journey takes you, I'll always know you. I'll always love you. And I will see you again. I don't know where my journey will end, but I know where it must begin. And I am ready. Okay, the ceremony. I should go to the temple and begin my glidings. Well, it seems like going back to that temple is going to start a whole nother chapter in the game. So if you guys are enjoying this series so far, you know what to do. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. With that said, I hope you guys did enjoy this first episode of Sable. I know I am, and yeah, I'm going to record more. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, and have a good one.